Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hard-working, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Now here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Screen by Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. He got a piece of it.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Now George on the take. And George with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here, and it all starts with a good screen.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Markkanen. And he buries his first look.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 2. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Harden. Can't get it to fall. Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Dunn. The offensive rebound. And they pick up 2.
That's the kind of activity you love to see from Markkanen. Just a great sequence.
Down low. Pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Brian, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Leonard can't get it to go. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Count it.
Yeah, and with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sanders to win the run. It's not going to go for him. Utah leading by 9. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Sanders. And it's Collins penetrating. Can't connect from short range. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double board. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. The three. Drains the triple.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
The shot by Filipowski, no good. Now here's Bogdanovich. Leonard for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bogdanovich. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Utah leading by 7. Utah shooting their first free throws of this game.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 13. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Back to Harden. Pass to Lopez. No good with the triple. Launches it. Up again. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Now Lopez. Outside Harden. Back to Collins. Shakes him. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Utah leading. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski sets a screen. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Clippers making a change here. And Leonard, no good on that one. Harden scanning the floor. Here he goes. Back to Jones. Pass to Harden. There's the three. And the Clippers miss again. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Bailey. Back to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Oh, Markkanen drills the three.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back over to you guys.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Utah leading by 14 to the paint. Jones grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Zubac. And here's Dunn. Leonard for three. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. And here's Markkanen. Leonard defending. Here's Zubac. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Zubac has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that.
Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Leonard, no good on that one. And here's George. And George with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's George. And a nice finish on the layup. George has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Dunn. Rebounded by Shibwe. Here's Mikhailuk. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Some room here for Jones. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
To the inside. Shibwe. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats with it. He's picked up by Filipowski. Jones from outside. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Filipowski. Good on the shot.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The shot. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Here's George. Jones with the block. Here's Filipowski. It's rebounded by Zubats. Clippers trail by 10. Right side Harden. Outside Jones. Back to Leonard. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's George on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Fires in the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clippers trail by 13. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Harden with the floater. 1:41 left in the third. Ooh, poked away. Done with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Leonard's got room. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 11 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Nurkic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Jazz lead by 13. Outside Harden. 58 seconds left in the third. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Markkanen misses. Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Collins. Back to Leonard. Here's Harden from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so